Why the fuck is Steven Adams get a $100 million contract? Why is he getting paid $20-25 million a year?
Punk ass GMs, I don't know, man.
What's up with all these max contract dudes who not doing shit? Middleton, why you can't? You getting $30 million? You can't give me 30 points? Like real shit. Go get me some buckets. You maxed out.
Steven Adams couldn't do a post move on 6'4" Eric Gordon sometime in the post.
He didn't even want the ball.
Pass out right there by the bucket, and I'd be like, you 7 feet getting paid over $20 million a year, and you can't do a post move on PJ Tucker and Robert Covington.
He don't even want the ball, man. It's sad.
You're not keeping them out the paint. You're not stopping them on pick and rolls. You're not dominating on rebounding. Why did we pay you $20 million? Because you 7 feet?
Because you 7 feet and you big.
You can't shoot the mid.
You can't shoot free throws, really. Like where are you dominant at? Like
20, what are you getting? 20 to 25 million?
Yeah, I think they gave him. I know it was either 4 years, 100 million, or 5 years, 100 million. It was one, but he got chipped off.
Him.
And I'm like, this is the same squad that let JH go for $6 million.
Come on, man.
But you pay Steven Adams, who kind of stopped you from adding to that team that they had. You could have probably got another piece. But I don't get that, man.
He's not a top 5 center.
Is he a top 10? Real shit.
You can get a lot of people to do what Steven Adams
Cody Zeller can't do what Steven Adams do. Mo Bamba can't do what Steven Adams do.
Mo Bamba can do. What's your boy name?
My nigga Bobo can't do it with Steven. You wouldn't trade Bobo for Steven Adams right now.
Steven Adams
Come on, man.
Maker right
for
now.
Thon Maker. And I ain't trying to. No disrespect, real shit. No disrespect, because Steven Adams is a cool dude. I'm a fan, but just not of the contract. You know, if he had to.
It's not that era of like Hakeem's, David Robinson's, and Shaq's where you can throw it into a big dude that's 7 feet and think he gonna score 20 to 25 points out the post. You can't do that with Steven Adams. Like you can't. So it's like you got to spoon feed him.
Right.
Make sure he open. And Chris Paul was even doing that, and he still was like in the middle, right in front of the bucket.
Right.
Couldn't score on Tucker and sometimes James Harden.
And that's my thing. Like I said, it's nothing against Steven Adams, but when you get that type of money, I expect certain things to come easy.
Yeah.
At least be able to give me a bucket. Yeah. Or if you're not an offensive threat, you should be dominant on defense. You should be getting offensive rebounds.
Example, Rudy Gobert. He can't do the same thing. He's probably like offensive limited, just like Steven Adams is. He can't really score in the post on his own. He can catch the occasional lob off the pick and roll. He can roll to the basket strong. But the thing he does dominant is he can rebound. He can fucking control the paint on defense, and he's a defensive anchor. You know what I'm saying? So, Steven Adams, you can't even be that.
You can't be that. And that's why, you know, when teams paid certain people those contracts, they fucked their team up for years.
The Rockets found out I don't got to fuck rid of Capella.
Like, they did that with Capella. And you see what's the point. Like,
James Harden got to work harder to get you buckets.
Exactly. So why are we giving you that money? Like, look at the Lakers. You get JaVale McGee, who's giving you, especially if he was to play 30-something minutes, he'd give you the same numbers as Steven Adams.
He'd be more active than Steve Adams.
Dwight Howard. Probably better numbers than Steven Adams. So, you know, a team like the Thunder, instead of paying Steven Adams that money, you could have had somebody else, you know, a key player. You're going to do something. So I was just peeping that, man. And like what I said about Middleton, Milwaukee down 0-2, and it's like, Middleton, you need to go out there and do something.
Stop letting all the pressure be on Giannis.
Come on, man. It's not fair how everybody's criticizing Giannis, and it's like, man,
who guarding him, Hero or
it's really
Jimmy Butler?
A collective team thing, man. Every time he go to the hole, they collapse on him. Like Jimmy
I'm
Butler.
talking about Middleton. Who guarding Middleton? Is it Hero or Jimmy Butler? Because it's like, if it's Hero, you need to be taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, it don't matter if it's Jimmy Butler.
Real shit.
You and Jimmy Butler got the same type of contract.
Real shit.
Go give me a bucket.
6'7", 6'8".
Come on, man.
Post on Jimmy
Go
Butler,
give me a bucket one-on-one.
Turn tough.
Right.
It's time to get tough and grimy now. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you and Giannis
need that.
You guys got to start doing some 1-2 punches, some pick and rolls together. Like,
Eric Bledsoe. It's time to be the point guard they paid you to be.
And that's what I'm saying.
They could have kept Malcolm Brogdon. They let him walk to keep you, bro. It's time. You know what I'm saying?
And that's one of those moves where you're going to look back and say, damn.
Yeah, we could have had somebody else at point guard. They probably could have chipped in and tried to get a Kris Paul.
They could have tried to get Kris Paul. Look at the difference he made with his squad.
Yeah.
You know, even like Jimmy Butler, that type of player. Look what he did with Miami. You know,
you can't be getting outplayed by Goran Dragic right now.
You can't.
Bledsoe, man.
You can't. Well, even though he's a beast, I like Goran Dragic.
Me too. You know, I'm a Suns fan, so
yeah.
I've seen the best of both of them.
Oh yeah, you seen him in his prime.
I always knew Goran was
Let's
better
talk about
Bledsoe.
the dumbass Suns. This gonna be a segment when y'all had the 3-point guards and lost them all, right?
Fuck you.
You know. Speaking of Suns, though, Steve Nash, what you think?
Brooklyn Nets, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He picked the right team. He was crafty.
Yeah, he was slick.
Yeah. But I had to think about it, though. The next GM, me being a Suns fan, Sean Marks used to play with us when Nash won MVP one of those years. He was the backup center.
Mm-hmm.
He was the backup center, so maybe they got some sort of, tight. They kept a close-knit relationship and stayed friends. And he was just like, "Oh, Steve, you want to coach? Like, you can come here." KD is boy. He worked with the Warriors. They used to work out with each other. So I'm pretty sure KD passed it, and Marks is like, "Yeah, we'll take
it's crazy to me. It's like I don't have nothing bad to say. Like, people talk about coaching experience and all that, but you look at this team, and it's like, he don't have to do too much, and them niggas will still come out and win 40, 50 games, especially if Kyrie and KD come out and be like, how they used to be.
It's going to be like the Steve Kerr effect.
The Steve Kerr effect. Like, still to this day, like, I feel you can debate if he's a great coach or not.
Yeah, me too.
Because remember Luke Walton?
Yeah.
Where did he go, like 40-3 or some crazy
30,
shit with him?
30-2 or some shit like that.
But then when you go to the Lakers, and now even with the Kings, it's like, man.
Yeah, Nash coming in the riches. KD, Kyrie gonna be coming in healthy, fresh. Then they have to play in the bubble.
Solid squad.
Yeah. Karis LeVert grown up. You know what I'm saying? So like the bubble. Joe Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Spencer Dinwiddie coming back.
Yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie, monster.
That big dude be controlling the paint too. What's his name?
Jared Allen.
Yeah, he a hard jumper.
Jared Allen.
Everything.
I like that other dude, Claxton. He's straight too. He like a stretch four.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me of, oh shit, I just thought of Clifford Robinson. Rest in peace, man.
The big dog, Clifford
The big
Robinson.
dog. He was a Phoenix Sun.
He was a Sun, man.
He would have been a monster
Stretch
in today's
four.
game.
Yeah.
Stretch four. Clifford Robinson? Yeah, most of y'all probably don't remember him.
Mm-hmm. He was a beast with the Blazers.
He was a beast with the Blazers.
Shit. The big dog, Clifford Robinson.
Was he in the game Bulls versus Blazers? Remember that game?
He was in that series, I think. The headband man. Right? That's what I used to call him, huh?
What was that nigga name, huh? The headband man.
I think he was the one always rocking a fucking different color headband. Yeah, he was in that series. I think he came off the bench then, though. He was younger, if I'm correct.
Yeah. That shit was old. That shit had Drexler now.
Yeah.
The headband man. You sure that wasn't Tim Thomas? Wasn't he a headband man?
Nah, it wasn't Tim. I think he did used to wear the headband, yeah, but he had a game like Clifford Robinson.
Hell yeah, Tim Thomas was straight. I like Tim Thomas.
Yeah, he got picked high and was supposed to be a star, but Tim Thomas, he was straight though.
Yeah, he had Steve Nash a couple years and hitting them tray balls. You know. You remember Stromile Swift?
I remember Stromile Swift. Pick number 4, right?
Pick number 4.
Yeah, pick number 4. Dunk out the world. Couldn't do a fucking post move or hit a jump shot for nothing. Stromile Swift.
He still got bread? He rich. Stromile probably got a big ass house in South Carolina or something like.
Put some bread in the sun.
Hell yeah.
Stromile
Swift.
Stromile Swift, though.